everybody. This is Violet Musings. We've started this ASMR channel as a bit of a way to kind of maybe express ourselves a little bit artistically. I myself suffer with PTSD and found ASMR maybe 4 years ago. My first interaction with ASMR was the one Lilium. She was incredible, and it was such an experience listening to her. As I tried to sleep, that I started exploring a little bit more, and I found Springbok, who happens to be one of my personal favorites then and currently, as well as Ephemeral Rift. I also really enjoy some of the more mainstream, like Gentle Whispering or Accidentally Graceful. I search from time to time some of the new people who are out there, but I always find myself going back to the same old ASMR artists or ASM artists that I started with. Personally, there's nothing quite like Ephemeral Rift's beer reviews. Not so much for the review itself, but the way he speaks, including the "Hi, how are ya? Hope you're doing well. Welcome to another ASMR and beer." I think that he does a really good job kind of hooking you right off the bat, and I don't know, it just works for me. I think some of the unique videos that he does are really cool in the sense that I appreciate them for what they are and what he's trying to do. That's really cool, and it takes a lot of bravery to put yourself out there in that way. So, I take my hat off to him. I bought a fairly inexpensive microphone to try and do some recording. I'm still learning how to do this and trying to figure it out. It's been really something I've wanted to do for a long time, but haven't really had the confidence to do so. And my wife has encouraged me to go ahead and give it a shot. So I think once we get this microphone figured out, she and I are going to record some of our daughter's bedtime books and read them and talk about them and kind of explain why we chose the books they're special. We don't really pick or do anything arbitrarily with our daughter. Everything is done because we intentionally have decided to do it. I'm not really sure what's going to be picked up on the microphone. So, right now I'm just kind of scratching my beard. And I imagine you can hear it, because I'm pretty close to the mic. I tend to get some knocking noises with this microphone anytime I move, so I'm trying to be as still as I possibly can be. When we begin releasing videos, I kind of chose to go into this community of ASMR because it feels like a safe place. I don't have to be a professional videographer or really know a ton about what I'm doing as long as I'm trying my best. And everybody in the community seems to appreciate the attempt. And it's just such a wonderful community to be a part of. So, I think as I go along, I'll get a little better at this. But for the time being, it's pretty new. So there might be some weird sounds, hopefully nothing harsh. I don't know a lot about post-recording editing, but I will do my best to take out the harsh stuff. So if you hear a awkward space in my recording, you'll know exactly what that was. That was me trying to pull out some of the loud sounds so they don't end up in your ear, scaring you or even hurting your ear. I think all of us know what it's like to be watching a video at high volume and a commercial comes on that is loud or abrasive, and it just ruins the feeling and sometimes scares or hurts your ears. Well, I guess it scares you or hurts your ears. It doesn't scare your ears. But who knows, maybe your ears can be scared. So, I kind of digress a little bit there. Basically, if you have any tips for me, any advice, any input, anything that will help us do a better job and create a better video, it'd be greatly appreciated. I think really what it comes down to is we want to make something that you'll enjoy. As for the equipment I'm using, I don't have a lot of money. We live fairly meager lives, my wife and I, and we made that decision intentionally so that we could be more a part of our daughter's life. So I think the microphone was maybe $25 I said generous, and I know that they kind of help each other, so I might link a PayPal or something like that if someone wants to donate to help me get some better equipment. You know, obviously, if you like my voice and you have the ability to do so, I would never want someone to put themselves at financial risk so I can have a microphone. Sorry, I bumped the mic, but, you know, when it comes down to it, it's really all about the sound and the words and the support. You know, it's kind of here showing us that anybody can do what they want to do as long as they try. Now I'm curious, my heat just turned off in the house. I'm wondering if that will have an impact on the sound of the microphone and what you're able to hear or not hear. Anyway, we won't know until we listen to it, I guess. Either way, I'm really excited to try my best to be a part of this community. Now, I have no experience with search engine optimization or anything like that, so I'm not really sure how I'm gonna get this video out to people. But maybe I'll watch a video and see if I can figure it out. If you do like the sound of my voice and you think I could do a better job through practice, go ahead and hit the like button, and I'll take that as feedback that you want me to continue attempting some ASMR videos. Now that being said, if you don't like it, thumbs down. I hope you don't thumbs down. I think that would be kind of hard to wake up in the morning and see a bunch of thumbs down, but really when it comes down to it, I don't think it matters what others think. But I hope that I see some messages and some encouragement from people, and maybe even some pointers and tips as far as how to make the videos better. For this video, I don't know what I'm going to do as far as the image itself goes, but in my experience, most of the time, I don't watch the screen when I listen to ASMR. But I do know, like, Massage ASMR, I think is his handle, does some hand movements and things like that that people really tend to trigger to. That's not really for me, but to each their own. I'm sure, just like everyone else in this community, he's a very nice person. I'm not really sure where I'm going with this conversation. It's more along the lines of, with the hopes that maybe I can get some feedback from anyone who's listening. Some messages saying whether you like it or not. Some boosting messages. Something to increase my confidence. And hopefully, all some software for recording. I'm really not sure if that makes a difference. One of, I think it was ASMR Games or something, said they use Audacity, so that's what I downloaded. It's a free program that allows you to record audio and do some minor editing. It's kind of funny. I have absolutely no idea how to edit this, so it's kind of pointless to have the editing option, I guess, so. Either way, I think I'm probably going to wrap it up here. It felt pretty good to kind of just talk and kind of explain why I'm doing this and why my wife will be doing this too. I did notice that I don't know if there are any husband and wife teams in the ASMR community, so perhaps we'll have a little bit of a unique niche with that. Either way, once I told her about ASMR, I kind of discovered that she had quite an amazing voice, and it was so soothing and incredibly relaxing. So when I get her to do a recording, I think it's going to be really, really nice. The first one we do, we'll probably go ahead and read a children's book, I guess. We'll find something good for you guys. Either way, I hope everyone is having a wonderful night. I hope that this video brought you some relaxation and perhaps even some tingles. I hope that you enjoyed it, and please feel free to leave a comment below. Give me some advice, maybe some feedback on the video, maybe help me figure out what do you want to hear in the future. I hope that your night goes very well and you sleep soundly and wake up feeling refreshed. It's important before you go to bed to state your intention for your sleep. I want to wake up feeling refreshed better than I did before I went to sleep. I want to have calm, relaxing dreams that fill me with thoughts of peace and love. And then just allow yourself to drift. Take care, everybody. Thank you for listening.